So, sir, we are meeting first time, so please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Mark. I'm a BCA graduate. So I work in a MNC company. I'm holding a supervisor position in a company, and I'm living in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. So I'm unmarried. So I'm living with my parents. So I have one younger sister. So we are
Mhm.
four in our family. So past 3 years, I started learning in English. Actually, I used to speak broken English. So
Mm.
in our office, English is very must. So actually, I'm working in a MNC company. So whenever we have a meeting, every meeting will be conducted in English only. So we used to have meeting with our clients, with
Mm.
our VPs and CEOs. So since I'm holding a supervisor position, English is very must for me. So uh, and at the same time, I realized that I do make some mistakes in English. So
Mm.
that is the point I wanted to learn. I wanted to looking for partners to speak with them, but moving back later, just 2 weeks ago, I came to know that we do have option in Skype to speak with one and another. So
Yeah.
that is what I'm using this app. It's really helpful for me.
Really, it's great whatever you said about yourself as you are indulging yourself in learning English. And it is good and it is the need of the time as well. And for you, as you are working in MNC, so it is must because
Yes.
there are many situations where you will be facing
Mm,
problems without knowledge of English. Yeah.
yes. So can you introduce
So,
yourself?
yeah, sure. My name is Geeta Thakur. I am from Uttarakhand, Kashipur. As far as my qualification is concerned, so I'm MA in English and I have done DLED, qualified CTET 1, CTET 2 as well. And I am a teacher in a school. My subjects are GK and maths. And apart
Okay.
from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, Elevate English
Okay.
with Geeta ma'am. That's all
Okay.
about me.
Fine. Super. Super. Actually, I do have a question for you.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
what is the toughest part of being a teacher?
Yeah, the toughest point of being a teacher is the person who is who has know the feeling of tolerance.
Okay.
So they cannot survive in this job. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because we are the role model for our students.
Mm-hmm.
If we will not be full of qualities and we cannot set any example in front of them, so how we can expect them to do good things in their life?
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
a teacher should not be short tempered, first of all. Okay.
so what about your family? Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have kids. I have two sons, and my elder son is in class 10, younger one is in class 5th. And
Oh,
my
okay.
family, my husband is a farmer.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. But you're not look like a mother of a 10th standard student.
Uh, it's all about the habits
Mindset.
that healthy habits we just take with us. Actually, I am fond of doing yoga. That is a part of my life. It is
Okay,
the
okay.
core interest of my life. Yeah.
Okay. Yoga means you do pranayama and asanas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I'm also doing some pranayamas and asanas. The Salavasanas, Bhujangasana, and
Hmm.
Sarvangasana, Viparita Karaniya, all those things I used to do because, actually, since I'm doing the sedentary lifestyle, actually, I know almost 10 to 12 hours I used to sit every day in front of computer. So,
Yeah.
what's happening? Actually, I do have some back pain. So once I started doing the asanas and the breath exercise, the back pains, every back pains and neck pains are completely reduced.
Cured, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
this is the power of yoga, that if we just want to eradicate from any disease, so there is a 100% result in Ayurveda and in yoga. Because if as you were talking about backache, so in
okay,
backache there are Vakrasan, Gomukhasan, so the Salvasan as well. So these are the so important yogasans that will definitely going to help you. Yes.
sure, sure. Can you once again
And
can you recall that asanas so that I can find it in the Google?
okay, that asanas
Actually,
means Vakrasan,
uh-huh.
Vakrasan, and
Mm-hmm.
Makrasan, Gomukhasan, and
Mm-hmm.
Salvasan. Yes,
Okay, okay,
these
okay.
all are.
I will try. I will try that.
Yeah. And actually, I also I'm a, as I told you that I'm great lover of yoga. So I do yoga for 1 hour on daily basis. So
Sure, sure.
for the 1 hour means 1.5 hour for my yogasanas, and half hour for pranayam. Yes, in pranayam
Fantastic.
I include like Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom, and sometimes Brahmadi. It
Uh-huh.
depends on the time limits. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Actually, this is the first time I'm meeting the yoga lover. Most of the people do one or two asanas for just for namesake. Just for 10 to
Yes.
15 minutes. That's it. When we ask
Hmm.
them, you complete the yoga? Yeah, I complete. So for 1 to 1.5 hours, you're doing means it's amazing. I think you can start a yoga class for others.
No, actually, I'm not getting so much time. If I'm doing for my sake, it's enough. And
Okay.
even my children also love to do yoga with me only. Yes,
Mhm.
in school, I teach yoga to the small
Sure.
kids. Yeah.
Super, super. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So did you have lunch today?
Yeah, I had lunch after coming back from my school. Yeah.
Super. What was your lunch?
Hmm?
What was your lunch?
Actually, my lunch was delicious. It was bottle gourd kofta curry. Yeah,
Super,
yes,
super
with
fine.
rice
Okay, fine.
and
So,
chapati. Yes, I love to
okay.
eat a simple, plain food, not fast food one.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
Yeah, that is you know, the great thing to avoid all the disease.
but
The
it's not
hotel.
like that. But it's not like that. That I never consume that type of food. I also consume, but there is limitation for that food. Yes,
Yes, yes. Initially, I was, actually, I'm like a foodie. I used to have all the foods from the outside, a lot, all parathas and fried rice and noodles, everything. So once I realized that, once I came to know that all those hotel and fast foods are very hazardous to our health, I stopped it and I never ever eat any single food from outside.
yes.
Even if I am having no food at home, I just simply buy a curd and have rice with that. That's enough. That's more than enough for
Actually,
us. Yeah.
fast food, if we are making fast food at home, so that time we know how hygienic that is, what type of sauces we are using. But if
Hmm.
it is from the outside, means from market, so that time we can't go with the hygiene of that particular
Yes, we
thing.
can
Yes,
predict. Yeah, we can predict how they are preparing the food, how hygienically they
right.
are making the food. We can't. We don't know that. So
Yes,
if even if we are making simple dal or chapati or any rice,
yes,
so in our home, that is we will make it for ourselves. So definitely it will be hygienically we will make it.
yeah. But as we are social animal, so we have to go in a social gathering as well sometimes. So that time we have to manage with this kind of food as well.
Yeah, that time
Yeah.
we cannot avoid it.
Yes. That time we can't avoid that, but we can do for the side effects of that food. Okay,
So
we
that
can
time
do things.
we can take it for namesake, just
Yeah, we
uh,
can take it for
in a
namesake,
small
or
quantity.
we can have means hot water after that, or 4 5 hours fasting, so that
Oh, okay.
we can provide proper time to our stomach for good digestion.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so almost you are like a doctor. You are giving all those fitness tips.
No, it's not like that. It's all about the interest of particular one. Yeah. What all do you do whole day for learning English apart from speaking?
Yeah, I used to read books. Robin Sharma and Chetan Bhatt's, and I
Okay.
used to read some motivational books. So whenever I read English books, I used to make down the new words or new phrase. So uh, in our daily conversation, I used to practice those words and phrase so that I can remember.
That's great. That's great, sir.
And another one is I
You
used to
are doing
watch podcast.
everything for learning English.
Sorry,
Yes, sir. You were asking something.
no, yeah. Actually, apart from that, I used to watch English news channels, English podcast, and sometimes I used to listen English music. So then we can know how they are articulating the words, how pronunciations. So these are things I can improve by hearing the podcasts and news channels.
Yes, actually, active listening always helps us to improve our pronunciation and to learn new sentence structure as well, and to practice some types of idioms and vocabs as well. Really, it is a good habit.
Okay.
I appreciate. So
Yes.
I think, sir, we should wind up the session if you don't have any question to me.
So what about you? How are you improving English? What are the ways you are following to improve your English?
Yes, actually, for improving my English, I am spending quality time with my study. I do speaking as well on daily basis. I make one conversation video so that I can provide myself speaking practice. And apart from this, I do writing, and for writing, I do
Super.
journaling before going to bed. And reading, in reading, I don't read any particular fiction or book, but I read short stories mostly, because it takes
Super.
hardly 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm not getting much time. So for my reading practice, that's more than enough. Yeah,
Super. Well done. Well done.
and
So
listening I do during my household chores. That is a part of every woman's life. Yeah.
so what type of musics or any motivation speaks? What will you hear during a
Um,
household chore?
that time I do listening any video, but I whatever video I choose, I listen multiple times. Suppose if I am listening one content, so that time I am listening thrice or five times. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Super. So it was very nice to talking with you.
Thank you,
Shall
sir.
we speak?
It's really been good session with you. I think we should wind up the session now.
Yeah,
Bye
we
bye.
will